Now, let me share with you a basic raisin or chocolate meditation or grape meditation. This can be really done with anything. I'm going to do it with a raisin. And I have a lot of people who come to see me in my office for bariatric counseling. They're very overweight. They've tried multiple methods to try to lose the weight, probably every diet in the book, and they've been unable to do it. And when I teach my overweight clients a strategy for mindfulness meditation and mindful eating, they often have that aha experience and begin to fully understand how by practicing mindful eating rather than mindless eating, they can break lifelong associations with food and long-term unhealthy habits related to food and develop a new manner of eating that is truly beneficial to them. And although there may be a specific outcome for my obese clients who come to see me for who I teach mindfulness meditation to, even if you're at an appropriate weight or even underweight, you can still benefit from the practice of mindfulness meditation with food. And the reason why is real simple. Like we brought our attention to the breath, in this meditation we're going to bring our attention to the food. We can also then, as we mindfully study the food, observe the food, we can bring our attention back to that food anytime we notice sensations, thoughts, or feelings vying for our attention. And by practicing mindful eating with the MP3 that I'm going to provide for you each and every day, you will begin to notice the third element of mindfulness meditation, a mindful awareness during your meals and in other areas of life, even when you're not listening to the MP3 and actually practicing this. Now, I said a little while ago, if you have access to some raisins or some dark chocolate or a grape or really any type of small food, go ahead and bring it with you to the table. And so I'm going to make the assumption that as you participate in this webinar, that you're going to be able to follow along with me. And so let's begin a raisin meditation. And so as you observe the raisin in front of you, I've taken a couple of raisins outside of my box. I've simply placed them here on this piece of paper. Mindfully be aware of those raisins, or the chocolate, or whatever small piece of food is in front of you. As you observe the raisins with a curiosity, as if this is the first time you've looked at raisins, choose one of those raisins to pick up, or one of those pieces of chocolate, or one of those grapes. And pick it up, place it on your hand. Feel the weight of that simple raisin. Study its shape, how it balances on the palm of the hand. And as you pick up the raisin between the fingers of the other hand, hold the raisin. Be mindful of its texture, bringing all of your attention to the experience of simply holding a single raisin in the hand. As you breathe in and breathe out, you can label those breaths in and out, fully aware of the presence of this raisin between the two fingers. And take the raisin or the grape or the chocolate and put it in the mouth without chomping on it right away. Move it between the teeth and take your first chew without taking a second chew. Mindfully paying attention to what it feels like to bring the teeth together and to release the teeth. Notice the increased salivation with that raisin or grape or small piece of food in the mouth. Pay attention to the present and take another chomp or another chew. Noting the texture, the flavor, and the present experience and present moment of paying attention to this piece of food. You can even label that food, raisin. As you continue to chew slowly and mindfully, noticing how your teeth bite first into the food and then begin to touch. As you notice the flavor, the texture, and how the body works to produce salivation to begin the digestive process. And as you continue to chew, when you're ready, swallow down the last bit of that raisin or that grape or that small piece of chocolate. Mindfully noting the experience of swallowing and feeling that raisin or that grape or that chocolate as it enters into the body. Taking in a breath, breathing in and out. Mindfully noticing your awareness of the flavor of that raisin that's still in the mouth. In this moment, in this present time. And because you've become involved in the process of mindfully bringing your attention to a practice that many of us mindlessly practice, you've learned the first strategy, if you will, for beginning to practice mindfulness in each and everyday life. And that is a simple process of mindfulness meditation applied towards eating.